Hi, welcome back. Week 4. So this week I wanted to kind of feature something that's very near and dear to my heart. It's my animals. I've got 2 rescue dogs and we've had a rescue cat. And then my daughter has a rescue cat. So when getting into essential oils, you always hear a lot of people say, oh, you can't use essential oils around your dogs. You can't use them on them. It's bad for them. And those are myths. Seriously, myths. There are certain ones that no, you do not want to use around your animals or on your animals. And you want to make sure that when you're using them safely, where they can't knock them over, especially if diffusing, keeping the room ventilated, air circulation. They're going to let you know if they don't like the smell of it. They're going to go, they're going to hide, they're going to want out. And if they do have severe reactions to it, take them outside, get them fresh air. So again, not all essential oils are being used on animals. Do I suggest you use them? I suggest you speaking to your veterinarian. I have, and I've also am following and working closely with my vet as well as some other vets that are actually essential oil specialists that practice it in their veterinarian care services. So no, I didn't just one day start using them on my animals. I did the research, etc., because I am not a very big fan of prescribed medicines, and that goes for my dogs. My male dog, Chopper, has severe anxiety and he gets really scared with loud noises, metal sounds, clanking. So we took him to the vet. I talked to them about some of the oils. They said that that was good for them. But I also did try the prescribed prescription, which is basically human Xanax. And even with the smallest dose, my dog was incoherent, loopy, could barely walk. His legs were noodles, and that's no exaggeration. It scared the living life out of me because I didn't like seeing him that way. He's usually really energetic and loving, and he literally was a noodle cooked that couldn't walk. So I definitely went further into looking at the options for my pets. So one of the big things that I use for him on a day-to-day basis, knowing that sounds are going to get him, is called an anxiety stress away spritz. And literally it's going to be in a small bottle. I do a couple spritz in my hand and I rub it on the nape of the back of his neck, down his spine, and massage it in. And it really does help. It mellows him out. He's not as nervous, apprehensive, shaky. So always take caution, research, but it was a godsend for us because I don't want him to be medicated on that level. I want him to be able to run and play. So today we're gonna do this anxiety stress away spritz. I am substituting one of the essential oils that this recipe calls for with Roman chamomile, just because it is more of a peaceful oil for dogs. So we're gonna do 10 drops of lavender. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lavender. You're going to do 10 drops of cedarwood. Oh, cedarwood doesn't want to come out. So, and this is one of those times, like I talked about in our last episode, of when you can't get things out of the bottle or the roller bottle, etc. We have some really nifty tools. I'm taking the cap off. Now it's just a little more dangerous, or not dangerous, hard for me to count the drops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is the cedar wood. And sorry, I have to keep looking down because I don't know this recipe by heart. Because I've literally only made this a couple times because it lasts quite a bit of time. I'm gonna do 5 drops of the Roman chamomile. 2, 3, 4, 5. I love the smell of Roman chamomile. We're gonna do 10 drops of copaiba. And for those that don't know, copaiba is a natural CBD for essential oils. So it does really help maintain a balance for our animals. And then we're going to do 5 drops of frankincense, the king of oils. Okay. And now you can top this off with distilled water, which is normally what I do. But this time, and keep in mind, this is a 4-ounce bottle, so I'm only going to go halfway up, but I'm going to top it off with the fractionated coconut oil. There's no smell to the fractionated coconut oil. It's literally just a carrier oil. So, and it's good for them. But of course, try everything, because not all animals are the same, just like humans. So you want to make sure that your animal's not going to have a reaction. I know he is got no issues with it because I've used it when I've done a tummy rub for him. And I'm just going to fill it to the halfway point. And just remember to start small with oils, because once you add the oil, you can't remove it. So in other words, you make something and you put too many oils in it, the quantity amount, and your dog has a reaction. You can't take it off them once it's on. It's in their skin. So starting with smaller doses of dilution rates is always suggested. And again, your vet would also talk to you about that. At least I would hope so, because I know mine does. I'm very lucky because she does believe in the essential oils for pets, and she would prefer to not medicate animals on that level unless it's severe. So now I have a lovely bottle of anti-anxiety stress spray. I'll just use it, spritz him when he has it, probably 1 spritz in the palm, and rub it down the spine, like I said, massage it in. And this bottle right here is gonna last me probably 6 months. So again, a little goes a long way. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to have some questions, and I'll get you back. Have a great night.